Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. I started laughing because I always put way too much paint on my paintbrush, but that's just the way I paint. And so it was going everywhere while I started talking. So there you go. It's been a day. It's been one of those days, you know. Nothing too wrong, nothing too right. Just one of those days. I still have yet to figure out what's going on with my phone. It's too full, but won't release any of its fun little memory. And so I need to take it to get fixed, but or figured out or something. But that would actually require me to go get it done. And the days, they all blend together. And so hopefully I can go one day this week. But for now, I think this one will record. We'll see. We will see what happens here. So I'm just making do with what I can. So my video keeps cutting out, and then, Anyways, Owen had a pretty good day. He at least slept, and I slept better last night than I had in quite some time. I keep falling asleep when he goes to bed, which is fine. I just then don't have the things done that I need to be doing. And he, when he was a toddler, of course I sat and, with him or watched him a lot, but he never, he never opened the cabinets. He didn't need, that wasn't even on his radar to even attempt to do. And he would never, very rarely did he ever put anything in his mouth besides trying to bite me. But he chewed on things, but it was mostly his clothes. And now Owen puts everything in his mouth, constantly chewing on, he bites the couch, or he'll bite his clothes, or he'll bite his finger, or he'll just rip a book. And it's hard because he's 13, and trying to explain to him that that's not something he should really be doing, that's a lot. That's a lot for him to kind of even, I want to say put up with, but that's not the right terminology, but it kind of describes it, because he understands a lot of things, but he doesn't understand how to process a lot of that. I was really liking how soft and moody this one was, but then I started doing all these others, and so it's now it's more Like those are, oh, no, that one's kind of cool. That one's a little moody too. Anyways, so it's one of those things that I'm like, I struggle with. If I ignore the behaviors, then he keeps doing them like tenfold. If I address the behaviors, then he thinks it's perfect and all out, ready to do more. So I haven't found that there's a solution yet. I just know that he is thoroughly enjoying these behaviors. It's live and learn how to get him to understand that we have to work together on a lot of this stuff. And I don't know how that's going yet. And I really liked how that one was on top of that. So we're just gonna move it around. I did not plan for that is definitely not what I want. White. I did not plan for another flower or anything else, but I feel like I need some. I'm probably not going to feel like it once I do it. But I feel like I need, I feel like I was right. I wasn't going to need this once I felt like it. Yeah, see. Sometimes I think I'm going to do something and then that's not what we do. I was thinking I wanted some white, like, that one looks stressed out. But I feel like it got a little, okay, smooth. So anyways, Owen had a good day, but he also was pushing a lot of boundaries, and he's trying to figure out how he thinks everything is funny. Like when he misbehaves, he thinks, I say he thinks it's funny, but I feel like there's even some like misunderstanding of his terminology with that from my perspective. Like he doesn't necessarily think it's funny, he just doesn't know how else to say it's funny. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12 if I counted right. So we're gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave that. Not that it has to have a particular number, but I feel like that's what we're doing here. I want to kind of like wash it over, but we're meaning sometimes I like to take another brush and just kind of like a fan brush and pull them away. And I'm really like, just to give it some like, see, it's really, yeah, see, it's really calling me to do that. And I shouldn't, but It needs it. Just a little. Where it probably didn't need that. It probably needed to just be a happy, content little painting, but I felt like it needed some extra contrast there. Okay, I'm not going to push too much there. Anyways, this is what I do. I almost go to the extreme sometimes. So we do O for Owen and L and B. So there we go. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.